things up this week. Right. Okay, so what I can remember from last time, we'd done the first 2 weeks. We just paid off the guy that came to take our tribute away for Bjorn, and we'd actually been cheeky and gave him a load of stagnant water, hadn't we? Pasta with sausages and meatballs. That actually that sounds quite tasty. I've not had a good, pasta bake or anything like that for a while. Okay, so we are going to need to get some non-potable water still. We're okay for, standard stuff. Why is this flashing? Oh, right, we're out of bait. Okay. From a can. Okay, that's a little less... Sounds a little less appetizing. Yeah, we tricked Olaf with the pisswasser. Yeah. And you're having it cold, really? What kind of heathen are you? Okay, so our next tribute is 30 wood. Now, I'm thinking we're going to have to maybe expand the forestry camp, but at the moment, aren't we working on increasing the shelter? So that's going to take another day and a half. Well, we've got a half day, so probably two more sessions. Cold or beer, as the Americans call it. Okay. So we'll continue with that. Her stress and tiredness isn't too bad. We don't really need to worry about over here anymore because the shipwreck's completely emptied out. We'll only use this occasionally. Yes, I was wondering how we make rope. I need the forge for it. Okay, so we'll maybe move on to that. I know this essentially becomes the forge, doesn't it? But I think we do the shelter and then we move on to expanding the lumber camp. So we can actually... Yes, I forge... Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It seems a little weird. I mean, the most logical would be... maybe the fishing camp, fishing, make ropes, tackle line and things like that, or maybe in with one of the garden type ones, we make rope in the garden from hemp we grow, that kind of idea. We can make a foraging camp, can't we? Herbalist harvesting. That's what it's classed as, yeah. Make it from woven plant fibers. Yeah, because we have picked up some hemp. That should be... There you go. No, where is it? There you go. Look, we have hemp. So presumably we all plant that and actually grow it. But no, construction-wise, as I said, I think our goal is finish this so we can actually have more people. Because we have one spare slot at the moment, but then in order to get our tribute ready for the end of the week, I think we upgrade this so we can essentially more or less have 2 people running at once. The question is, who do we actually grab? Yeah, smoking the hemp will actually relieve stress, surely. So we have 3 options. Whether we grab one of them straight away, I don't know. But we've got Lady Tomo. We've got... What's his name again? I can't remember. Singing dude, no. And then this, Stumpy Leg. Nordic family. But we kind of reckon this is... It's grab 1, but you get 2. 2 for the price of 1 here. Though we're going to need two slots. And we only have 1 at the moment. So, presumably you guys know better than me. The couple's actually pretty cool. So we definitely need the upgrade for that. But then the question is, who else do we go for? Lady Tomo, we know, is a really good warrior. So she's really handy in the fights. This guy, I'm guessing... because he's kind of a neutral type character, he's going to help with the stress relief in camp. That would be my kind of guess. Stumpy has a scar from a cardiac bypass. Well, the amount of stress on this island... I mean, if you can get stress and have a heart attack in Darkest Dungeon, why not here as well? So it's one of these two would be our other. But I don't know. Either that, we kick out the priest already. But... do we grab them straight away? I mean, how's our food situation looking? Okay, we have 1 decent cooked fish. We have 15 standard. Tomo's a good gardener, is she? Okay. The couple consist of a cook and a blacksmith. Ah. So... probably get better meals cooked with her and the blacksmith. Until we have the forge, I'm guessing we'll have reasonably high crafting stat. Oh, he really hates Moira. Oh, that could make things interesting. Okay. Food-wise, I think we can pull in one more person. You really hate Moira. Okay. Well, first and foremost, we can make some more bait. Where's the fishing? There you go. Fishing camp. Make some bait. We have leftover food. Right, that's enough for... Because it costs us... Is it 3 bait per fishing trip? So that's enough for at least 3 more fishing trips. Stupid wench with her hail stuff and damage stuff and Overwatch silly wench. Okay. I mean, every time it turns up on sale, I do consider getting Overwatch, but I don't know whether I can... I would invest enough time in it to actually make it worth even the discounted price. Actually, no, Carrie is, but more is... you hate Carrie more? What, you don't go for the surly teenagers, then? Oh, no, Moira is the best. Carrie is... okay, yeah. Okay. Do we need to do any more fishing? Okay, what are the supplies like? How much stone have we got? 2. Okay, I think we get Dad... Mining more stone. You maybe need to lie down. This is the only problem with him. He gets very tired very quickly. Overwatch is a game you only play with solo. It's no fun. I would imagine so. This is the thing. I know some people that have it. It's just whether I could arrange times to actually play with them. That's the thing. So this is why I've got a feeling I'd buy it and it would just sit there. And it would only get touched, 2 or 3 times a year, sort of thing. You never touched it after rebinding keys. Wow, okay. So this is another reason why I'm thinking, maybe I don't pick it up. Okay, so you're exploring as always. We'll leave you to chop down some more wood. Though you're going to need to lie down tomorrow morning, probably. Yes, we'll get you doing that. Mom... can get some more water. Battleborn was a better game. I had it, I just never played it. It was one of those... I think I had codes come through for it, but I just never actually invested any time into even trying it out. I think it came out when a lot of the stuff did, and it just kind of slipped down the list, and I never got to it. So, and then the moment passed, and yeah. You just like a good tussle, don't you, Valdir? Okay, so yeah, I think we'll keep everyone where they are. Though the question is, who do we pull in? I'll leave it down to you guys. So we'll get the family once we've got the upgrade, but we do still have 1 spare slot. So let's grab one of the individuals. Is it going to be Lady Tomo, or is it going to be... What's his name? Is it Enoch or something like that? Enk? I think it's something like that. I can't be sure. But we know fighter. I'm guessing a little bit of stress relief. CC. Okay, right. Been a proper fight before. Is this basically turning into Fight Club now? This case of you've never had no scars. You never had a fight. I don't know. As I said, known quantity, but I kind of want to see what he's like. Also, before we do anything, can we just check everyone's stats? We kind of said she was the highest charisma, wasn't she? So with the charisma and intelligence, I'm guessing we send out Mum. Cece's fairly well-rounded. Okay, then. Not as high as intelligence as Moira, but has a little bit of advantage with the charisma. Let's send out Mom. He's a pacifist. Okay. How about the blacksmith? Will the blacksmith be handy in a fight once we get him? Otherwise, like I said, I know Lady Tomo is really good in a fight. Oh, just you saying he's a pacifist, I was about to click as well. I mean, we have the bar now, so we kind of manage stress that way. They're pits, are they? Okay. We're getting Lady Tomo. She's good for a fight. You see a middle-aged woman sitting in a meditative pose. Despite the mud on her clothes showing that she has been sleeping on the ground for a long time, she managed to maintain a certain degree of elegance in her look. Her deep black hair is neatly combed into a sophisticated haircut, which contrasts with a magnificent dragon tattoo covering a large part of her arm. Go on then, let's get Mom to talk to her. Hello. Don't move. The Code of Honor says that I should warn you. If you move, you die. I come in peace. We are not with Bjorn's men. We? We made a camp not far from here. We are a handful of willing people. Good? I doubt anyone on this island knows the true meaning of this word anymore. You never quite understood is how someone like Tomo ever made it in. Yeah, exactly. That's a hell of a boat ride, isn't it? But if your intent is really to fight this demon of a man, the Code of Honor requires that I should follow you. We need strong warriors, definitely. Why not? We need strong warriors to help us. Good. I am Lady Tomo Gozan. Lady Tomo will suffice. Lady Tomo follows you back to camp with dignity. She's now part of your community, for better or worse. Okay, back to camp. You can deal with the Christians and an African to an extent. Yeah, they've all kind of travelled from, east to west to wherever Vinland is. Somewhere in, what did we presume? Somewhere in Canada? But obviously someone from Japan, it seems. Magical storms whisking people lost at sea to a weird place, yeah. From Asia's fairways around the Nordic countries, yeah. Okay, well, she's already got an upgrade available. Beast handling. Let's actually check her stats, though, first. Okay, so we're not really going to be using her for any concentration stuff. Exploration, on the other hand, we can maybe send her out. If we need to rest carry, we can always send Lady Tomo, and if she starts a fight, we know she can handle it. Technically, Vinland was on the Newfoundland coast, was it? You just Googled it. Okay, so... We're going to set her up to be a fighter. So not so much with the scavenging that. Accuracy, beast handling, strength down, constitution up. Yeah, this is what I was saying. It was continental North America, isn't it? I'm kind of thinking accuracy or... that's XP from scavenging, but there's no downside to it. Her scavenging is quite low, though, actually. Okay, we're probably not going to have her doing that. Constitution could actually do with going up. Though it's actually on par with strength, so maybe... Land of Wine, Greenland, well... Land of Green and Iceland. You get the drift. Yeah, XP gains are good, but I'm just thinking... We're probably not going to have a scavenging. So maybe the mining? I mean, 37, it's not exactly great in the first place. She's not going to do any concentration skills anyway, so that's no point. Accuracy, we know she's going to be a fighter, so this is what I'm saying. We can maybe just set her up purely for that. If she gets anything that's kind of for exploration, maybe. I'm going with that one. We know she's going to be our fighter. Oh, has she got more stats? Okay. She's got another one. Okay, right. Less chance of injury. 10% of sickness decrease. We're not going scavenging still. Can't remember how much white health she has. So how likely she's to get an injury. So we maybe go with the sickness? Yeah, it's certainly going to be one of those. We've always said any of the ones that affect whether they're actually going to die is ones we're going to prioritize. I think she, unlike Carrie, she has got a bit of a buffer, so she's a little less likely to take an injury. Whereas everyone always gets sick from whatever food they're eating. Check her fight tab, just to be sure. Let's double check, yeah. Okay, she has 2 points. Okay, a hit of 3 and she's taken an injury. Okay, that answers it. Okay, so it was just the 2 upgrades. Suspicious, aristocrat, will not cook, and well, in that case, yeah. That's kind of... Those two cancel each other out then. That's like... That works. Okay. That works. So, initially, what should we send her to do? I mean, how is Carrie at the moment? Does she need a rest? Fatigue 7, depression, no. No, we can send her out, no sweat. Let's get Lady Tomo. Maybe just chopping trees for this one turn and we'll rest up the priest. How about that? Come on. Why do you not want to sit on the bed? There you go. Like I said, we need to make sure someone's always chopping trees. 1, because we have the tribute at the end of the week, but 2, we need to keep the fire burning, don't we? To that end, how is the fire? 52. Let's just keep it topped a little. Fatigue increases entirely based on constitution you found. Ah, okay. So, clearly his constitution is pretty low. 30 as opposed to 40, 42, 59, 58. Moira doesn't get that much more tired than he does, but then again, we don't get Moira chopping trees, so... Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Has 80? Okay, we're sending him to work every day then, aren't we? You can't decide whether to play WoW, Witcher 3 or Battletech. He can chop trees forever. As long as he doesn't swing too much and take out the other leg, that's all. Anyway. Let's go to work. Yeah, well, we knew she wasn't going to make it. The upgrade all in one day. You're from 1992, Valdir. You're a child of the 90s. No. 2 and 2, hopefully, maybe. Well, I'm a child of the 80s as well. But my formative teenage years were in the 90s, so that's where I feel more at home. Here we go, right. Time to take her out. Here we go. It's going to be Mom and Lady Tomo. There we go. You're the young pup of the group, are you? Okay. I really don't like his buffs. Can we... Which one knocks out their AP? That one. Can we get you? No, it's only the front line. Okay. Can we smack you from... The... No. We're only attacking the front line. Fine. Let's hit you a bit. And... protect the daughter, as always. Well, it's not exactly a taunt or a shield buff type thing. It's more of a, we just increase her dodge. Yep, that's why we upped her injury thing. Right. This is the step back, isn't it? So, let's target you. Step back. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can only get this row. Shit. Fine. And we'll say... yeah. We'll say this for... Yeah, the naming convention also is great. This is why we want to get shot of him, because he's going to keep buffing everyone. Well, there you go. Everyone's going to take an injury, apart from Mum, because look at that wall she has. Okay, Bull Charge, War Cry, Accuracy Crit, Melee Strike, any enemy in a melee row, Wild Swing, all enemies. Do we burn all our energy? Well, I mean, yes. We're focusing down this guy anyway, because this is the only one we've actually hit so far. Yes, her taunt moves her to the front. Was it the one on the end here? And I presume that's shield wall. But we didn't really have the points for it, so all we could do was this one, whatever it is. Which I think just gives her a dodge boost. Yeah, you go, plus 25 dodge. Which didn't really work for us, but still. We could War Cry and then use 2 Bull Charge attacks. That's 2 to 4, that's 1 to 3. Save the energy for next turn. Or we could do a berserk. 1 to 8 chance. Okay, there's war cry. I'll try a berserk. Damn it! Fine. Save our energy. Not doing so good so far. Come on, Mom. So yeah, this is a guard for targets, yeah. That doesn't move us back to... No. Let's just keep wailing on this guy. Then do we do the protection on the daughter? It was a melee attack? I just wanted to see if we could, you know, get lucky. You had like 7 health. You know, the berserk could have done up to 8. We could have got lucky. But when do we ever get lucky? Can we actually protect? Okay, we'll try a proper guard. Details, yeah. Okay, we could hit everybody on the front here. For 2. Not really great. We kind of want to take at least one of these guys out. No, we're not going to move ourselves to the front. Let's... Damn you! Fine, we're going to up our evasion then. Don't hit me. Yes, I know, but the fact is, if the family gets, you know, too badly hurt, dies, whatever, then it's game over. I know we've just brought Lady Tomo in, and she has less health now, but I want to make sure the daughter is protected. Okay, Lady Tomo's going to need to lie down and some of Moira's healing herbs. Shit! As you were saying, yeah. Shit in hell! Christ, already? Okay, can you just beat this guy into a pulp, please, Mom? Really? Beat him into a pulp. Why do you keep missing? Really? What was the point in that? Going back and forwards? I mean, I could target him, that's going to pull us forward, and then we do 1 to 3. So, I mean, what's the buff doing? It's damage resistance and increased AP. But we need to kind of thin out the numbers, don't we? We're moving forward, and let's see if we can actually hit him. Let's go for a crit. Come on, we need a crit this time. Really? I'm not happy. the hell buff is that, then? That's... Initiative, max damage, affects resistance. Thank God Mum dodges it. This is why we always take Mum along. She can soak up those hits. We can guard and something else. Guard the daughter. Taunting forward, let's try. Come on. Kill him, please. Move ourselves back. I didn't mean to click him, but at least we actually did damage to him. I meant to click the fat man. Thank God Mum was protecting us. Jesus, he's giving everyone drinks. Just take one out of the equation, please. Please, take one out the... Come on! Click! Why is he so evasive? Is this going to be the first time we actually lose a fight? It's not as if they're particularly tough enemies. I think we've just been having really tough rolls. I mean, if they hit, we've definitely killed the plunderer and hopefully knocked down the drunkard into something we can actually do some damage on. There we go. Whether we make it through, I don't know. Let's end turn. Oh no, Mum's down to 1 health. Twat him, please. Two to 3, come on. There we go. And let's just hope our dodge is high enough. No, Mom! She's just going to be injured, though. Come on, Carrie, it's all down to you. Come on. Everyone's going to need to lie down after this. Oh, thank God for the miss. I mean, we've got 7 points. We can do both of those if we need it, or do we go with the reduce his? I think we need to just go all out on the attack. No! If that would hit 2, then I would have been confident hitting this one, but Unless we get a crit, I'm going to have to go with the evasion. Come on. Oh! He's just buffing himself. Okay. Please. Come on. We just need 3. Come on, we can do this. Yes! Oh, we made it through. Suddenly Karen runs out of arrows. Don't even joke about it. Small wound. Okay, we have got bandages. That bad wound. Did get another beer out of it, though. Small mercies. Okay. Where's the bandages? That should heal that. Right, wounds have been taken care of. Then what's the healing the injuries one? Depression, fatigue, disease, hunger, fatigue, hunger, cooking. No. There you go. Injury down. I haven't got a medical station yet, no. I kind of feel like I need to at least get it down to low 20s. Something needs repairing. Really? It's not that bad a condition. I'll want a herbalist before the medical tenting. Okay. What did we actually explore then? Okay, this one. Gulls playing on the beach. Really? Approaching the shore, you hear the chant of seagulls. 3 of them fighting over something half buried in the sand. Too many people to do the tent first. Yeah, I mean, like I said, our priorities are finishing the increase on the shelter, then the lumber camp. After that, I'm not quite sure. Maybe a garden? So we can actually start growing some vegetables for better food? Okay, so we can attack them or distract them. And we got 3 attempts at attacking them? Well, that's in red, that's white. I'm guessing we got 3 attempts at this. Well, we'll take our warriors with us. Let's maybe we take Dad. It's going to be an agility type thing, isn't it? Maybe Lady Tomo. She's better than. Let's take Lady Tomo. It might be because you're hungry, but instead of seeing 3 beautiful gulls, you see 3 roasted birds on legs. Or maybe you love that dish. We've got... You need at least 1 arrow. Yeah, okay. We did say we're going to have to make some more arrows. So maybe that's the next one after. You notch an arrow and aim at the birds. It's hard because they move too much as they bicker. You wait for the right moment and release the arrow. It impales 2 birds. 2 birds with 1 arrow. You're amazed by your skill. She had next to no depression to get rid of. Hunting goes up. Raw meats. The 3rd one flies away, squawking in fear. You happily trot towards your kills and retrieve some meat, along with what the birds were fighting over. Okay, so we actually got an additional meat as well. That couldn't have gone better. We've actually got food for this evening. Okay. Also, we did say about maybe doing the drying rack so we can have some preserved foods. Okay, let's make sure we're okay for fire at least. I don't think we need to do any more potable water. We always try and make sure the fire is topped up. Okay, meals this evening. Worry about the rack later, yeah. But I'm guessing we'll need to have a supply of salt for it. So we've got some raw fish. Do we give raw fish to Lady Tomo? Here, it's sushi, honest! One decent meal. Okay, so everyone's going to get a little sicker this evening. But we'll get somebody cooking tomorrow. We can even bring in the family tomorrow, can't we? Because we should finish the shelter in the morning. So it's going to be not a great meal this evening, but everyone should be able to eat. So there's nothing else. Fire is done. How is everyone's hunger levels? Hunger levels aren't bad, actually. Hunger's at 0. One thing I can't remember is how dehydrated people were. Do we just make a little extra water just in case? This is literally just in case. I can't remember where we were at, so... Okay. So what is the plan? What plan? You have a plan, right? What for? I accepted to join your community for only one reason. To fight Bjorn and free ourselves from his tyranny. She's right, we must fight. Quiet, we could be heard. No, we're gonna fight. She's right! I don't want to be a slave to this horrible man. I'd rather die fighting than enduring this shame. It's true that the All-Father welcomes the brave warriors who fall in battle. But it doesn't mean that we should rush to our own death without thinking first. Wise words. There is no honor in fighting aimlessly like wild beasts. My sincere thanks for letting me join you. Together we will be stronger. Resolute for 4 days, okay. Presumably that's going to be an improvement of fighting skills. That brother Angelico, sorry. He's a really good boy. He is so nice. It's almost humiliating. It's almost humiliating for us. He makes me want to be kind and gentle, almost. I like him. He's like the son I never had. Grr. Come on! Angelico this, Angelico that. Pfft. He's weak. He's frail. He doesn't know how to fight. And he smells good. No, he smells, never mind. I hate him. I love him. I'm not doing funny laughs. Okay. What? You didn't understand. I hate him. If I see him, I'll just kiss him in the nuts. Okay. Freudian slips. Also, should we really be, allowing this sort of thing under our roof? You know, Glasgow kiss, yeah. Yeah, it's normally XP. We'll check it in the morning anyway. What? Quick advice. You should start with his mouth, even if he asks you to take care of his nuts. What did I say? You said kiss. I said kiss? Yes. In the nuts. No, way. Your nuts. Okay. It gets very confusing at this time of life, Carrie. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we've got 4 dehydrated. Well, they're all 1s, so we can actually just go with our usual tactic of 75s. And again, the kid isn't drinking. This is really worrying me. She's going to get very dehydrated very quickly, else. She doesn't keep up water consumption. Okay, 2 out of 4. It's not bad. We should have water enough for tomorrow. Let's just give the good meal to the daughter. And I kind of think... I mean, we're going to lose it, but I'd rather keep hold of this and cook some good stuff tomorrow. I mean, 17, 17, 13, 17, 11. I think everyone can go without food one night. Just so we have a bit more stock. Admittedly, we're going to lose 20 to 50% of our stock. 20 to 50%. Yeah, I'm going to want rotted food anyway. Maybe the crap meals. Yeah, we're going to need more fishing anyway. Maybe let's use the crap meals just as a small top-up. This is it really worth being stingy with water when they're dehydrated. They're always advanced to the next level. I'm gonna always go, if they're, dehydrated one, I will always do the 75, just to conserve some. Then the next day, if the gamble didn't pay off, then I make sure I can reduce it down to nothing again. There we go. Okay, and we've still got the cheese in that as well. They're considerably worse in every regard for feeding, yeah. Oh, what, you meaning, being dehydrated reduces their stats. Okay, so we lost 9? Really? Okay, that's a lot. But we still have a reasonable supply to actually cook up in the morning. No effects during the day. Doesn't need to have a lie down because he's all taken care of. They're better as rot. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Because the actual food rots down into crap meal and then crap meal to rot, yeah. Yeah, we'll go more water collecting. You're finishing off the shelter. That said, is there anybody that has reasonable... No, 25... If we put anybody else on, they'll take it up to like 99, won't they? Something like that. Also, I did say we'd wait a little bit, maybe an hour or so, and then we'll do the competition. So at this point, let's switch over. We will set up today's giveaway. So, like I said, we'll run through the list again. Where's my list? Okay, how about we start off with... Okay, Payday 2. Who wants to win a copy of Payday 2? It is probably one of those games a lot of people already have in their library, but if not, we'll open up the competition, and all you have to do is type "Let me win" to be entered. You need 100 nibbles to do so. You would spend 4 total for 4 thirst. If you gave 1 for each, instead you satisfied 2 thirst. Water. Next night you'll definitely need more water. Yeah, I mean, I can see the logic in that, but I'm always going to take the chance, because I mean, usually giving the 75, we've got like 3 out of 4 or something like that have been our normal odds of actually having the gamble pay off. Okay, but yeah, we'll keep her on just to make sure, because like I said, anybody else I reckon will probably get to like 99% and I'll be kicking myself. We'll get Mum fetching more water. Well, we are reasonably low on wood, and we know we're going to need... Well, we're going to need wood for cooking. We're going to need wood for... make sure we have enough for the tribute at the end of the week. We're going to need some wood for whatever the next construction is, because I think the lumberyard is... Presumably, the lumberyard is... rope. Okay, so we may need rope for the upgrade on it as well. Well, whatever we build next, we're most likely going to need wood for as well. So I am always going to be a little stingy on the wood. I'm going to make sure the fire is always lit. But if we can avoid burning too much, nobody else is reasonably good at fishing other than Dad. I mean, what was your fishing like? Next to nothing. Okay. Yeah, it's Dad. Dad's doing the fishing again. Maybe we actually get Mum cooking this morning. Yeah, this is why I'm saying maybe we get a veggie patch for chance of better meals. Not very interesting payday, so whoever gets it will probably enjoy it more. You're sitting out on this one. No worries, but I mean, the list is up on the Discord page. If you want to have a look and maybe say what you might be interested in, we can maybe throw that in as the next game to give away. You already have it. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those a lot of people already have in their libraries, but I'm just going through what I have available to give away. So we got 4 available. How much does it actually cost in the way of fire? Does it actually say here how much it's going to... Oh, it's 4 to 8%. Okay. We're going to go right down. You Googled it. It doesn't sound like you'll get... It's... Payday is especially one of those you need people you know to play with. It's because it's like 4-player co-op. Let's risk taking the fire down to half of where it is. We're going to have a lot of wood to top it up, but we're going to have 6 meals there. Hopefully 6 good meals, probably 1 crap. So what's the odds? So a chance of 1 crap, a few reasonable, and maybe a good. Okay, let's try that. Hopefully Mum works out. The priest is still over there, isn't he? What can we get the priest doing? Chopping down trees? We could get the priest mining. Just for... I know you're not particularly good at it. Where is it? 30 versus 35. What's... Okay, Lady Tomo is actually going to be slightly better at the mining. Okay, so let's get Lady Tomo mining and let's get priest Angelico, sorry, whatever his name is. Come on, grab him. Can I grab him, please? Thank you. Chopping down trees. Carrie's exploring. Dad's fishing. Moira's finishing off that. And Mom's cooking. I'm just going to be on the safe side. Just top the fire up one more. Okay. Right. Shelters should get finished. There we go. Good. Right, we can add 2 more people in, so we're going to go and get Stumpy, aren't we? What? 1 roasted meat, 1... okay, we got a few more crap meals than I was actually hoping. That's pretty bad odds, considering it was like 27% chance that they were going to be crap meals. It ended up being like 66% was crap meals. We need a better chef, don't we? Well, there you go. There's our crap meals for bait tomorrow, aren't they? Probably shouldn't walk straight into a fight. Mum was distracted on the phone, was she? Any encounters? No? Okay, we'll get away with that. It's almost worth making her cook again. Okay. But, like I said, we may go grab these 2 then now. Okay, let's see what the new area is first. Abandoned camp. Okay, we'll be able to scavenge something, I would imagine. I'm not expecting too much of a fight here or anything like that. Pick them up in the morning. You think? I know it's basically going to be another load of mouths to feed in the evening else. I mean, it makes sense from that point of view. I'm just because we had such a failure with the food, if the wife is good at cooking, it might be worth it, because we have a load more fish now. How much fish have we got? We've got 1 more meat. We've got 11 fish. That's the only reason I'm thinking about it might be worth it. Then we do still have that... Was it this that gave us the plus to cooking? Maybe we should give that to Mom. Okay, but we'll check this. Check the bags, check the fire pit. Yeah, I suppose that is the optimal. Before needing to feed them, water them, yeah. Go on then. Small open bags are scattered amongst the rest of an encampment. The fire pit is cold. Looks like this place was deserted days ago, if not weeks. Well, let's check the bags. This is going to be a courage check? Really? Well, Lady Tomo has the most courage, with Carrie behind. I really can't see this being a courage check. Unless there's an animal in there. Go on then. Mom is best at... Oh, too late. Sorry. Most of the bags are empty. Those which aren't, well, they're full of rotten animal filth. Well, 95%. If we fail at this... I was going to say, we weren't going to have the XCOM odds again. You take a deep breath, steel your mind, and put your hand into one bag. The feeling on your skin is, ugh. You feel bile building up in your throat. You swallow it all and keep searching the bags. Your resolve pays off as you feel something of interest. It's a small wrapped letter, a small package wrapped in leather. Foul-smelling potion. Worm poultice? Oh, got a magical pouch, which is for... I can't remember. We've had one of those before. We gave it to Moira, didn't we? It was like a... intelligence increase? Okay, check the fire pit. Okay, this is... This may be a Mom one. She's the most balanced out of this. Scavenging, you think? It could even be a wisdom check, possibly. You know, feel the heat of it and, you know, add the numbers together. You know, but if it's, you know, a wisdom check, then it's obvious we want to take Moira. If it's a courage check, then we want to go either carry or that. Strength? I don't really see us using strength. It could be a strength check? I mean, what will we be searching for in the fire? I would imagine it's... Well, normally you check the fire to see how long somebody's been gone, don't you? It's that whole movie thing of... They left 3 hours ago, but, you know, just feeling the heat off it. You can check the game's Steam guide section. I don't want that. I'm trying to play through the logic myself. I'm certain I'm going to be digging up corpses. Well, yeah, that definitely would be a strength check. Okay, let's take Dad out. I'm not trusting his wisdom or courage, but let's see if it is strength. You search in the ashes. You don't know why or how, but you feel drawn to the fire pit. You remove burnt wood and stones until you find it. Hidden in the ashes, a necklace made of strange golden teeth. It looks unburnt. That's odd. 71? Maybe, like I said, I had a feeling it was going to be a wisdom check. Maybe we should have had Moira. Come on then. Okay. Cross your fingers, folks. It actually pays off. You're pondering the possibility of this trinket being a blessing from the whitest of the gods, guardian of the Bifrost. You decide it is and proudly fasten the necklace around your neck. It should protect you against Loki's tricks. Eric's no fool. I pity the fool. Depression goes down as well. That's actually helpful. Lucky charm. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. Strength check is if you fail the wisdom check to prevent the... Ah! Okay. Interesting. Right. How's Moira's cooking? Maybe we get Moira to actually do the cooking. What's your cooking skills like? 24 as opposed to Bloodwind's 45. Yeah, I mean, she had reasonable. Nobody's got anything better. No. I'm just thinking we maybe go grab some extra water now. Wood, we're at 14. We're going to need to top up the fire. We're probably going to need some water. So we need at least 4 for the people that are dehydrated. Potentially another 3? 75, 150. Yeah. We need at least 7. So we've got that covered. I've started to notice they put the skills up in a certain order for... Ah, they put it up for a reason. Ah. So it's always the first one's going to be where the first check is, second... Okay, that's a canny way of figuring it out. So always go for the top one, whoever has the highest, and then figure out... okay, we'll bear that in mind. I don't trust Mum at the stove anymore. Do we start work on whatever the next project is? I've got a feeling it's going to be the lumber camp. Let's have a look. What's the lumber camp going to cost us? Enables wood cutting for 2 people. More wood gain. That's a 10 cost of wood. Both of these are going to cost 10 wood. I don't think we can really do that yet. We're going to need to top up the fire for water and food. Still think it's safe to have someone that's reasonably good at all the checks. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Yeah, I know, we need these, but it's just the lack of wood. I mean, we can have somebody else cutting... I mean, you've been maybe grabbing, what, 2 wood? 3 wood? At least a day, half day. So that'll go up to 17. We'll need to top up the fire a bit. Better now than later. Yeah, well, like I said, it was going to be the next thing we do, but it's whether we do it now or get Moira to do something else this afternoon, and then we start afresh tomorrow morning with her. Well, I need that much to be sure, I think. We're going to need to boost up the fire again. Really not happy with what meals we managed to cook, but... So I mean, I'd maybe get Moira to either search for the water or cook, but considering she's not great at scavenging either, 27 versus 48. Yeah, she's... Without the fruit farm, she's been good at the harvesting. She's basically been there for the skill checks, and she's actually our best crafter. So we can have a look. 22, 30. Ah, she's actually lost some. She was our best crafter. She got a trait affecting that at the moment. No, prior to that, she was our best. She was certainly better than Dad. Yeah, no good. It's just the fatigue. Ah, that's the point. Yeah, because I mean, what's his base? Base is 23, 33, 32. She must have had Mum must have had an improvement or something. Because I don't even think we've actually put Mum on crafting at all. So I don't know how she's managed to level that up. But I'm pretty sure Moira is our best bet. $48. Mom is best crap. I must have just had Mum doing something else at the time, and she... Okay. I'm going to take a punt on getting Mum to cook some more food. And we'll get Moira collecting water. I kind of feel like we need the good food. And then we'll start work on the better forestry camp tomorrow morning. Okay, we'll go down to half. Should be enough. And we'll still have 10 wood, so we will be able to do it in the morning, certainly. Come on, just... Actually, let's actually give Mum the... What was it that gave her an increase? Yeah, there you go. Do slightly better this time, please, Mum. Has depression. He's gonna get another what? Potentially 10 depression. Okay, let's try this. At least we're well stocked with food then. Scavenging goes up. We got 325. Okay. One roasted meat, 3 fish, 1 tasty fish. That was a lot better this time. Okay, we can forgive Mum this time. +5 on the depression, okay. 3 wood, yeah, as expected. And a level up, okay. And he's going to need hell of a lie down tomorrow. This is the problem. He gets so fatigued. Has potential for a lot of things. Yes, that really high XP gain right at the start is her kind of almost genetic trait. She levels up a hell of a lot quicker than everybody else. An encounter? No, no encounter. No encounter? Okay. Right, we've got two new areas. Ooh, an old hag. Well, we're going to send Moira to go talk to her, aren't we? We'll do the old hag. Oh, she's actually somebody we can recruit. Okay, more options, right? Okay. Do we need the animal pens before we can actually get the wild sheep? I would imagine so. Otherwise, we're going to scare this thing away, aren't we? Pet it, catch it. Pet it's going to basically be a reduction in stress. We're going to leave this be, but we're going to certainly need... only 2 of them are Welsh. And I'm not going to cast any aspersions on the stereotype that all Welsh are sheep shaggers. You can get the sheep if you want, but there's no point until we can actually have the pen, yeah. It just waits for the pen to be built. Well, we'll build the pen and then we'll come back for it. So I mean, we're not going to be able to do anything else with it otherwise. But let's have a look. A lone fluffy white sheep is innocently lying on the grass, unaware of your presence. Well, I mean, if we just leave it there, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to disappear. So we'll... we already have one witch. Do we need a second? Honestly. Let's head back to the camp. You did good, Mum. You did good. Okay, how much are we going to lose overnight? I can't remember what were the conditions. We're going to lose 30 to 20. Okay, so we definitely need to boost the fire a little. That should do. Nobody needs any treatment. Okay. How's our sickness levels? 31, 25. Okay. You're certainly going to need to lie down. You're getting quite fatigued as well. Stress is not bad, though. Dad's probably the highest stress. Yeah, okay. But we have how many decent meals now for this evening? We have 3 decent meals, 2 tasty, 2 regular. Everyone can have a decent meal. What the hell's this for, anyway? Injury plus fatigue. Okay, so that we can actually use on... Who was it? Carrie had the worst injuries after the last fight. That's why we gave it to Moira. She was the best at the harvesting, yeah. Sickness goes down, hunger goes up. Okay, sickness is increasing, so we may have to use the foul-smelling potion. But we'll worry about that in the morning. Okay, bedtime, everyone. Hey, brother peasant. Do you want to go to the prom with me? Lady Carrie. That's Brother Angelico. Or just Angelico, please. Drop the lady, then. I can't stand when you call me that. I could pluck your eyes out from from rage. Love has all different ways of showing itself, doesn't it? Sorry, Kari. I didn't want to annoy you at all. I could call you Brother Annoying if that would fit you. If it makes you smile, you can call me whatever you like. Is this suddenly turning into Princess Bride? As you wish. Whatever you like. Carry. Stop it! Stop being so nice! It's weird! How so? Just stop it! I don't like it! Okay. He's kind though, she's grow a pair. Is this her internal monologue? If we grow a pair? Is this she saying that to herself, or is she saying it to him? Is she actually going to pluck up the colours and actually... He's so kind, though. Come on, then. Don't you ever get angry? I don't think so, no. I can't remember a time. How do you do it? Seriously? I feel like I'm angry all the time. You just have to believe. Believe that we are all children of God, and that there is goodness inside each of us. I try to understand why people get angry. Help them overcome their pain in any way I can. But if I don't know you were eating a delicious... Sorry. But if I don't know you were eating a delicious meal and then everything spills on the ground, it's infuriating, no? Aha, I admit that your example is very good. All hardships, small or big, are just God sending us trials to test our faith. The road to heaven is not an easy one. But my belief is, the harder the woes are, the greater the rewards will be. The problem is now we can't kick him out of the camp. They're starting to build a relationship. This isn't on. Okay. Now let's try the 75. We're going to do the 75%. Or do we just reduce it? Let's just do 75s on everyone. And then see what we have left for him. Okay. We're going to need a lot of water in the morning. But I think we're probably best to try and reduce it completely. And, okay. That's not bad. Again, we've got two fully people we're going to have to treat tomorrow, but I think we can get enough water. Okay, hunger levels 28, 34, 32, 23, 28. Okay, everyone... I know I should, but you saw our water levels. I'm hedging my bets when possible. Okay, who gets the fish? Who gets the fish dinner? And we'll give... Well, certainly Dad. Like I said, we always try and keep the family alive, don't we? More than anything. Oh, and he gets the tasty meal buff. Okay, that's useful. Moira? Do we really want to give... Oh, glutton and tasty meal. Okay. She's actually going to be eating... Well, getting hungrier for the next few days. I kind of think we use... it's an increase to fatigue, isn't it? And then fatigue affects everything else. Fine, you can have the tasty meal, bring you down. 13, that's okay. Fucks with initiative in battle. Ah. Tasty meal. Everyone gets a tasty meal. Okay, in that case, let's give... Carry that. Sickness goes up, even though it's a nice tasty meal. Lady Tomo gets a decent meal. Do we really want this to rot? If anything, we'd give it to Moira, but with the... Though with the glutton thing, she's going to get hungrier the next few days, so probably try and keep it down. Go on. It does a lot, you can't remember exact details. Well, we'll check again in the morning, because we need to check everyone's stats. We never actually saw what her... What was it? Resolute trait actually gave us, so we need to check that. We're leaving those 5 to rot, so that's giving us some fish bait. We'll lose potentially 6 fish. But there'll still be enough to actually cook once we've got our lumberjack and his wife. Yeah, we're going to have to start dealing with this sickness as well. Our injuries. 24, 12, 4. Yeah, we lost 25 overnight. Okay. So we've got a fair bit of rot. Okay. Fatigue increase. Okay, everyone's going to get tired. Whether it... fatigue, depression, fire intensity. Okay, the drought is starting. We're going to need water. So we're going to send our best person out on the water hunt. Ludwig. So much so, is it actually worth working on some upgrades for the water before we do? Well, we know we're going to have to send, what's the name, Angelico for a lie down because he has the highest fatigue. Oh, and we never actually did his new skill. Exploration, aspiring fisherman. Well, we're not going to do... It's going to be the injury gain or the sickness resistance again, isn't it? He has so much stealth. I think we can afford to lose 5, can't we? For plus 15 prevention to sickness. I mean, his constitution's quite low. Frail body, yeah. We're not going to be able to do much. There are so many stats to keep an eye on, I know. Just because he has ridiculous stealth and we don't use it other than sneaking up on snakes. Let's lose the stealth in favour of an increase to sickness prevention. So he's scared for 2 days, so his courage is down. Want to upgrade the increase the conversion rate of the water, but other than that... Yeah, because we increased the potable water barrel, didn't we? Ready for last week's tribute. Resolute. So her concentration goes up this week. Okay, that's what that's for. So the dehydrated affects fatigue, sickness, and it's a -2 in initiative. Yeah, you're right, it does affect initiative. But like I said, I knew it was affected the fatigue more than anything else. The XP gains for the confusion, yeah, I like that. The tasty meal is giving us reduced hunger, whereas the gluttony for you... 25% more hungry. So she's 15% more hungry, actually. The fact that it's working with the tasty meal means it's not as bad. Okay. So other than that, how's everybody else's stats? Do we need to actually use any of our potions? 31 sickness, 25... I mean, we could use the foul-smelling potion or something on you to deal with your sickness. Let's go to 75 instead, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, we actually saw that overnight. One person who was dehydrated from the night before still remained dehydrated one. Yeah. It's 75%. It's almost, you know, little more than a coin flip, but of the prior night we had 2 people remain dehydrated one. One went up because we tried to get rid of it, but the other person stayed dehydrated one, and using the 0.75 water on them, they came down to 0 anyway. So, like I said, it tends to pay off doing it that way. Yeah, because I mean, your hunger level's not too bad, plus you've got the tasty meal buff. I think we're okay going with that. Do we want to... Who should have the harvesting boost? Do we give it to Moira again? 18. 24. 33. Probably want to get the healing tent and herbalist up before worrying about upgrades at the moment. Okay. But am I right in thinking with this week's tribute being wood, we kind of need to get as much as possible, so it's either the increase in yield or the having 2 people work on it. My gut says we increase so we can get 2 people working on it at once, because we're about to pick up another 2 people for the camp. Do we just give the harvesting to Moira? I think we do. At least we know she's then our go-to for harvesting. There you go. Any other of these is permanent buffs? No. These are all treatments. Oh, apart from this. Ah, scavenging. Do we give that to Mom then? She's our go-to scavenger. I mean, this would make carry quite balanced. Exploration and scavenging go together. Though the scavenging's more the skill check. We'll give it to Mom. We always send her out scavenging. Just worry that it's going to get bad by next week, starting to reduce task efficiency. Quite possibly. But we're living week to week here. You need to lie down, don't you? You always need a bloody lie down. Okay. Let's get Moira. Even though Mom's slightly better at the crafting, Mom is a hell of a lot better at the scavenging, and we kind of need to make sure water is taken care of, especially during the drought. So we're going to work on... Where's our lumber camp? Lumber camp. Like I said, I think we go for the 2 people. We're gonna... Yeah, we'll get Dad fishing in the morning. We'll get Lady Tomo chopping trees. Carrie's exploring as always. Mom's collecting water, yeah. And let's actually go grab our people. Okay, then. Again, do we send Mum to go talk to them? She has the most charisma. Stay where you are and state your business. I come in peace. Look, I've no weapon. I'm not with Bjorn's men. How can I be sure that you don't say that to trick me? If you don't trust me, I'll just get back to our camp, no problem. You have a camp? We made a camp not far from here. We are a handful of good, willing people. It's our chance. Take us with you. Shut it, Solvig! Let me do the talking. You'll get us killed. Do as you wish. We don't want any trouble. We'll follow you to your camp, but you'll have to walk carefully in front of us. A hammer's reach. Okay, so what these? Need at least 2 slots, yes. Need at least 1 slot. We can only... so I mean, we could have only taken 1 of them, but no, we'll take everybody, because we have the 2 slots. Why not? We need as much help as we can find. Oh, thank you! Thank you! They follow you to your camp in silence until their baby starts to cry. They're now part of your community, for better or worse. Okay, let's get them to work. Let's actually check their stats first. So, Solvig, you said, is our go-to for cooking. 50, yeah, okay. Straight on the stove with her. We'll also check it. What's her traits? Human Pantry, 75% to cooking XP. Bulimic. Hunger decreases, okay. Weak-willed. Depression goes up. Okay, crying baby. Okay, we're not sending her on any stealth checks. The kid comes along at all times, okay. Hard as a rock. Reduced injury, okay. Gluttonous, okay, hunger increase. Hates animals. Trunk leg. Agility and exploration, okay. Good at crafting. Not bad at beast handling, even though the hates and... Okay. You know, if it was Darkest Dungeon, we'd get rid of the hates animals trait because, you know, beast handling's not bad. Yes, they are. So the DNA one is intrinsic to them. And then these are always random. So, I mean, everyone has like a DNA type one. This is why Moira always has the cunning, the plus 50%. So we actually kind of want you to do the crafting, don't we? I'm gonna get some. Come on. Thank you. You're on the stove. So what was your crafting versus Moira's? Where the blacksmith had dumb, best negative trait for him. Okay. So your crafting is 54 versus Moira's... Oh, sorry, too far. 30, yeah. Do we just need to give him a name? Is this why he's unknown from at the moment? Let's do their upgrades. Okay, we kind of need that. She's prone to more depression. That was one of her traits, wasn't it? Weak-willed. So we're going to counter that. Health plus 2. Limping Swordmaster, no. No, doesn't have a good base to start with, yeah, so... Let's get rid of the depression. And what else should we get? Okay, it's either going to be Wisdom, Healer, or Gardener. Well, she's not going to be handling beasts, I don't think. 25. Gardening is already at 43. Healer. What's her healing like? Pretty damn low. Okay, well, you're not going to be doing any healing anyway, so let's go with Gardener then. Seems to make the most sense. She can cook and she can do the gardening. Okay, and I presume he has a name. We know she's Solveig. Presumably we'll find out their names by this evening. So, what do we want from you? Forestry, possibly. Mining is... He's our go-to miner. Forestry. If we get an increase in forestry, that'd be kind of good. Crafting, mining, and forestry is our go-tos with him. Effects resistance. Yeah, let's go with the XP boost for that. And unflinching clutch hitter. Are we actually going to use you for scavenging? No, not really. We maybe go with the sickness resistance then now, because that is one of our go-tos. Sickness and injury we're always going to try and bring down, aren't we? These are only really if we're going to take him into a fight. Let's go with our standard MO. Let's get rid of reduce the sickness when possible. Okay, so you're crafting the increase in the lumber camp, and then we're going to send you straight to the lumber camp after that. What are we going to get Moira doing then? Is Moira any good at fishing? Can we send Moira out to fish whilst Dad has a quick quick beer just to reduce his stress a little? Fishing at 32, not that bad. It's not the worst. Maybe we get Moira to do the fishing. Grabber, thank you. Do the fishing this afternoon. This morning, sorry. Got 46. I can't really convert the water yet. Lady Toma needs to do a decent job of chopping down trees. So you're resting to get rid of some of that. You're working on that. Mum's collecting water. You're doing the. We need to prepare the recipes, don't we? All the fish. Shit. No, we haven't got enough fire for this. Damn it. We can, at max, go to 46. The fire is going to be on its last legs. Because we need, what was it? It was 10 for the recipe. I'm sure it was 10, wasn't it? I can stoke before proceeding this afternoon, yeah. Pretty sure it was 10 for the recipe, wasn't it? Yes. So we're going to be down to 4. Just to be on the safe side, that's all. So that's 5 meals. Hopefully they're all good ones. Moira's going to do some fishing. So we should... Well, she can only do one fishing trip. We could need some more baits, don't we? There you go. Plenty fishing trips available. We're going to get another 3 wood, I would say. At least this morning. So it's just, where do we put Dad? Where's Dad? I mean, the depression's kind of manageable at the moment. Let's get Dad... Well, I mean, the only other thing we can do is mining. There isn't anything else I can do, is there? I could brew some beer if we had some empty bottles. No. Okay, let's go with that. You come down by 24. Okay, so how quickly are we going to get this upgrade? Oh, right. In one day, it's done. Good. So tomorrow we'll have 2 people chopping trees. Yeah, we've got more people than jobs to do. Yeah. So we are going to sort that by tomorrow. Really? Another crap meal? 4 fried fish. Okay, so that's better. How much depression do you get for that? +5, okay. One iron, 1 stone. No, 2 stone, 1 iron. And we get the encounter. Okay. Do we take out Stumpy? We'll take ladies. I think we just go with our go-to squad, don't we? Though they didn't do too well last time. But I believe in Lady Tomo. Come on, Tomo, buddy. And we've got another... We need to kill this guy straight away, please. Solvig is the better fighter of the two? Really? Is it basically because he's not as agile? He's just there to soak up the hits. Okay. Do we taunt him forward? But we miss. At least we debuffed him, brought him forward. Now, do we twat him one? There we go, at least we got a crit. It's a sturdy civilian. And there we go with the ale. Go with accuracy and the sniper shot. Hope for the best. 16 base HP. Okay. We really need to take care of this guy straight away. Please. There we go. And ladies, come on, Lady Tomo. I believe in you. Do not hit the kid. Damn you. Well, there goes our white health. There we go. Charge forward. Oh, do we even use the war cry? No, it's everybody in the current row, so we'll actually wait for the charge forward first. Good! He's out the picture. Now we could even do melee strike on the guy that's not buffed, or do we go with the war cry? War cry and still bull charge? Wild swing all enemies. That's worth 1 to 3 on this row anyway. Let's war cry. Let's get everyone buffed. Yeah, it's not liable to miss. Let's start whittling him down. Do we want to reduce your AP? Reduce your AP. Damn it, missed. Okay, let's improve the daughter's dodge. That's it. She can keep taking these hits. We're all right for the moment. Okay, she's still just about all right. We're not going to take an injury. Do we go with the snipe? Let's target and snipe. You love his facial expressions, do you? That's not great. Okay. Well, Lady Tomo's taking injuries now. Let's go with the melee strike. Hope for the best. Oh my god! 12, yes, okay, I like that. We can hope for the best again. We're going to get another crit, come on. 2 crits in a row, come on. Ah. We couldn't ask for more, really, but... we kind of need to guard Lady Tomo now, don't we? And once again, we'll boost the daughter's dodge. Hopefully she can get out of the way of anything. And we resisted. Once again, we'll go with the focus. Well, this one's gone a lot better than the last one, hasn't it? With these crits, definitely. Come on, Lady Tomo, I believe in you. Come on, 2 damage. You can do this. There we go. This is why I like Lady Tomo. Well, at least we got some potential more fish bait there. And one more empty bottle. Okay, so we can make some more beer. Milk. Can we turn milk into cheese at the stove? Or is that we need the actual animal pen and that before we can do that? Something is preventing us. Okay, we haven't got any instructions. Okay. Yes, carry on. Though, is it worth swapping out? Let's get Moira there to finish off. Because you should... I mean, you should be able to finish it. What do we reckon? Do you think Moira can finish it? Gets 36% done? And then we send him to go chop down some trees and hope he's more effective? Well, it's a difference between 30 and 53. So his crafting speed's 93, hers is 66. So what's that? That's 30% less efficient, so that should, considering we only need to make 36%, I think that's enough. Am I right in thinking this? The bench itself at the moment is... Well, we can afford to spend some stone, that's no problem. There you go. It's crafting speed at 104, so if we now swap Moira for that, 74%, yeah, she should be able to finish that. Let's get Stumpy chopping down trees. Come on, Stumpy. Lady Tomo's fatigue is reasonably high. How's Dad's stress? Dad's stress not too bad. We know she's slightly better at mining than forestry anyway. And then food-wise, how much fish have we got? Okay, we got 4 tasty meals. And 4 fish available. Everyone's hunger at the moment is 11:20. You'll definitely need to eat in this evening. We could potentially go one day without food, I'd say. We've got a lot of people on like the tasty meal trait, so that's reducing their hunger. We do have a gluttonous in there though as well, don't we? Let's get Dad fishing. Come on, Dad. Raw fish is better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. What? Angelico's... Yeah, I mean, the next person to actually have stress treatment is going to be Dad. Mom's collecting more water. It's just that we need more wood. This is the whole thing. We're definitely going to need more wood because we need it for boiling the water, cooking the food, and for the 5 days' time, we're going to need a shit ton more. You're running the numbers. Oh dear. Okay, well, before I hit anything, carry on running those numbers. If she fails to do it by 1%, you know, finish the lumber camp by 1%, then I am stumped, literally. Game is actually actively transparent and took the damage decrease from the workbench into account. Yes. Well, we saw that in action, yeah. I mean, what's the difference in the forestry? 37 versus Lady Timer was 21. Yeah, so we should get at least 3 trunks. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that then. Oh no. We need to set up the meals. For this, we're going to need firewood. Cooking parts. Let's finish off the rest of the fish. That's going to burn 32% of our 70. Yeah, that's fine. You should... I'd guess like another... between 3 and 6 non-potable. We've got wood enough to do the evening as well. Yeah, we should be okay. Right, your fatigue's next to nothing. You're fine. Energized. Okay, so he's actually going to work more efficiently then? Levels up as well. Oh, the way it slowed down, I was going, oh no, don't finish at 99%. Okay, 2 people can be chopping down trees tomorrow. We're fine. We should have the wood situation covered. 4.25, yeah, exactly in the ballpark we were expecting. 3 fried fish and 1 tasty. Ah! You always manage to cook better meals in the evening, it looks. Well, second half of the day at least. The morning meals always turn out the worst. Six wood, okay. 1 depression from that. Jeez, okay. He's literally setting up camp in the forest. He is not moving. We're just going to use him day in, day out there. Lady Timer's going to need to lie down, though. New area discovered. Ooh, so close to getting the lake as well. Oh, and another encounter. With Lady Tomo's fatigue at the moment, is it worth actually grabbing somebody else? Okay. Well, it's no brainer. We're taking Mom. Do we take Stumpy? I mean, without Lady Tomo, we kind of need a fighter. Yeah, we'll take Eric. We know he can actually hit. And you're right up front straight away. Oh, good. Right. Let's reduce your chances of giving those guys buffs. And let's increase the daughter's dodge. Damn it! Where'd that dodge go? Okay, she's getting protected every opportunity now. Mark him, and then stick an arrow in his face. Come on, we're after those crits again. Thank you very much! Okay, well that's the problem taken care of. Okay, the game's taking pity on me after that first fight, isn't it? Everyone gets a buff. And then we go with the melee strike. No, leave her alone! Mom, straight away, you're protecting the daughter. This is the right one, isn't it? That's the guard, yeah. Right, and then we spend what points are left. Hit him, please. Eric, can you take care of this guy, please? That's 2 to 4. We need 4. Come on. Damn you. Fine, the bull charged. We need 4. We need 4. 2, sorry. Come on, more crits, please. So much so, is it actually worth doing the hit and run just to push us slightly further back so we're slightly out of his range? Let's go with the damage and hope Mom's shield can actually protect us. Come on, Mom, help me dodge. Oh, thank you. Once again, just in case everything fails, make sure she's protected. And then hit him in the face again. Okay, Dad. All we need is a 4. Come on, you can do this, can't you? There we go. Broken jaw? Hunger decrease, critical resistance. Okay. 60% chances of being healed. Okay, medical tent may be the next thing we go for. Because I don't think we're going to be able to plaster that, are we? It'd be interesting to see if a sticky plaster will actually cure that. It does! Okay, but we're all out now. How injuries? 36. 29. I may use this then. So what's your fatigue? I mean, let's keep the daughter taken care of. Can we take the bull home as well? Colossal ox. Check the carving, approach the ox. That's going to be a courage check. We know that much. That's an obvious one. Carving is probably going to be a wisdom check, I'd imagine. You stumble across a massive ox lying on the ground. You've never seen a beast this fat. Its legs are so tiny in comparison with that you doubt it could ever stand up again. How much time has it been lying here? You wonder. How could it not starve to death? Lost in thought, your eyes wander on the big red rune carved in the animal's belly. Okay, do we want to do this first? The rune is definitely going to be a wisdom check, isn't it? And then approaching the animal is got to be a courage check. So wisdom, we'd use Moira, wouldn't we? Especially since she has a level up as well. Valiant. Gardening, accuracy. Do we just keep pumping into Harvester, in fact? We're occasionally getting her to go get water, aren't we? So scavenging XP could be good. Bump to gardening isn't bad either. What do we reckon? Scavenging or gardener? I mean, well, she already has a plus to the gardening anyway. I mean, that would take her up to 40 compared to... Okay, you're... I didn't actually realise Angelica was good at gardening. It's going to be a coin toss whether we go gardening or healing tent next. The scraps we're getting in, I kind of think we need the healing tent. So it would kind of put her on par with Solvig. Her harvesting's 40 as opposed to 46. So yeah, I mean, they'd both be kind of on par, wouldn't they? Yeah, this is it. Though, like I said, if anything, Angelico is probably going to be the first person we kick out the camp, if anybody. I kind of think we actually up her scavenging, just in case. Let's go with that. Okay, so why did we come here? We came here to check wisdom of 60 at the moment versus... Okay, you're actually 60 as well. Is that still the confused stat is affecting her wisdom? No, okay. I mean... At the moment, for any encounters, wisdom and charisma, Solvig would actually be a good one to send in. But courage-wise, 64 versus... It's going to be Carrie's the next best, isn't she? 70 for Carrie. 77 for whatever we're calling him. Stumpy is actually almost courageous. So, let's approach the ball. Where'd the ball go? Was it here? No? Where's our ball? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I was looking for a picture of a ball, not a symbol. Okay. Let's check the carving. Okay, so you're saying the first one we come across is going to be what activates first? I wouldn't think checking the carving would be a courage check first. It feels like wisdom. Approaching the ball certainly would be. But, I mean, in these kind of stakes, it does look like Lady Tomo's a good choice. I mean, behind Moira, she is one of her most wise. It's not going to be great. It's less than a coin flip if it doesn't pay off. I'm hoping it's the wisdom. Wisdom and intelligence. Come on. I'm betting on Moira. Come on. The carving is rather deep. The redness and puffiness of the skin around it suggests an infection. The animal doesn't react as you touch the area. Tomo and Bloodwind were safe bets, yeah. Really? Hidden condition not met. Oh, I kind of don't want to. 34. What would anybody else have been then? Jeez. I've no idea what the hidden condition might have been. Would it have been something else out in the world? We can't exit out. I don't really. We're gonna anger the ball. She's gonna get gored, isn't she? Oh god. Yeah. Well, that was obvious. You dig deep into your memory, but you fail to remember the meaning of this rune. Oh, but we can come back. Maybe we leave it for a time being then and see if we can fish for whatever the hidden objective is then. Maybe we come back here then. Okay, we're going to need to boost the fire and get some more water ready for this evening, aren't we? How many logs we got? We have one person that was dehydrated, one. So they're going to go up to 2 this evening. And then everybody else, we're going to need a shit ton more water, aren't we? If we have at least 8 water. That's going to be enough fire for this evening. Because we'll actually lose less heat from the fire because of the drought as well, won't we? Food, we have 1 tasty, 7 regulars. Okay, so everyone should have at least a cooked meal, and then there's plenty of fish as well. Though our newcomers probably won't be that hungry. Other than that, let's see how we get on. We're actually going to find out your names? Hi, I'm Eric, by the way. It's taken me all day to actually find out what your name is. I'm playing on normal difficulty, I think it is. Nuts! You're a Norseman like us, right? The cat is complaining. Oh, well, never mind. I will see you in a few then, insane. Yes. What's your story? How did you end up here? Exiled, like dogs, for nothing. Like us, that's crazy. We end up in the same unknown island. Yeah, I don't believe in coincidences. It's Knut, by the way, okay. I'm going to call him Nut, don't worry. We've got Tomo Buddy, we've got Nut. It's a case of, I'm reading this. If you want to pronounce it properly, get your own... There's something weird with this island. Moira felt it when we arrived. A witch. I'm going to need a spit bucket here for this. Everyone calls him Nut, yeah. Wow, I know you said he doesn't like her, but bloody hell, -30 straight off the bat. She's more in touch with the gods than us, that's all. I wanted to thank you for, to have accepted us into your camp. You don't have to thank me. We're on the same boat. Is that just a, you know, inflection change because of the language barrier between developers and this? The idiom is we're in the same boat. Okay. I'm nitpicking here. I know, I realise. We're on the same boat. We're all stronger. We are stronger all together. Yes, I don't think I can be of much help, but I'll do what I can. And if worst comes to worst, we'll eat your baby. No, sorry. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm sure that we will find your you will find your place. Any help counts. I'm not too bad in the kitchen, I think. I can help with that. Perfect. Talk to my wife. She'll be glad to get some help. Okay, we've got 2 dehydrated ones. Are they going up to 2s? Oh, the fire actually went up overnight. Ah. Yeah, both went up to, and everybody else. Oh, everyone bar 1. Okay. Okay, let's make sure these 2 are taken care of. Ooh, is that going to be enough, though? Let's see. Not quite. Oh, okay. Everyone's going to have to be a 175, then. Okay, we can just about do it, then. Let's guarantee we take care of... these 2. I'm going to take a punt. Right. We're doing nothing but collecting water tomorrow, it looks like. Shit, but we won't be able to explore first thing at that level. Who do we take the coin flip on? We need at least 0.25 so we can at least get some water in them. I suppose we can... We have got enough potable. We'll go with that. Our reserves are very low. Okay, 1, 2. You should go. You should go. You should go. Everyone. Okay, everyone's sorted. We're good. We're good. Food consumption-wise. Well, we need to take care of the family first, don't we? 34. Okay, you get the tasty meal, Dad. Depression goes down. Good. Okay. Family. Okay. Standard meal. Standard meal. Standard meal. Right, who's left? 25 for Lady Tomo, 29 for Angelico. And then these guys? Let's give them crap meals. And then everyone is depressed, okay. Well, his depression was at 10 anyway. It was fairly low. That's manageable. We'll take him to the bar after he's finished at the forest all day. 16, 10, 13, 15. I think we're okay with that. What are the chances both of these turn, though? 10 to 40%. Is it worth losing them? Okay, Mom and Dad get the extra meal. As I say, we take care of the family. We take care of the family here. And we'll leave it as that. Oh, of course, she's got the bulimia thing, so that's why that's affecting. Depression goes up and down a little. Excited's worn off. Confusion's worn off. We lost some crap meals and a little bit of fish. Like I said, Lady Tomo's going to need to lie down this morning. And then everybody is chopping trees all day, every day for the next 4 days. Okay, first and foremost, Lady Tomo. Come on, Lady Tomo. We don't need you at the crafting station just yet. We can get 2 people chopping down trees, so let's get Angelico as well. Okay, if we were to start working on something, what's our next objective, do you think? So actually, before I do this, I need to make sure we have the water before we hit the button. Yes. How much wood we got? We got 5. So we need at least that much for the 2 explorers today. Even if we don't drink anything tonight, everyone is at level 0, so nobody's dehydrated too. So we can spend all day scavenging water, that's fine. If you're not cooking, we don't need that much wood. How's Dad with the fishing? 40%. How about... who's the most? We get Moira and Eric sitting in the bar this morning. Take care of a little bit of the stress. Because, let's face it, we're not going to be able to make anything because we don't have a lot of wood at the moment. But what would be next? We said, what do we need for the healing tent? We'd need a lot more wood. We have the rope for it. We have the fabric for it. Herbalist. Not as much wood. Okay. What do you guys reckon? Do we need the healing tent first or the herbalist first? And then I kind of feel like we need... make the filter for the barrels. Or what, the improved water consumption one. Enables conversion of 1 into 75, that one. And it doesn't actually cost us any wood either. Yeah, okay then. Enables fetching activity for 2 characters. Maximum, yeah. So yeah, that is the next one. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. We need 2 people at the tavern though to actually deal with the stress. Otherwise we... Unless we just get Dad mining, Moira fishing for the morning. Dad's stress is going to up regardless, isn't it? So, fine. We'll get Moira doing the filter. Dad fishing, as always. Go on. Grab him. There you go. You're working on filter. So Lady Tomo's resting because she's at 60. You're working on that. Crafting speed 72. Hopefully one day it should get done. Do we want Solvig cooking? I mean, what's your stats at the moment? We need a bunch more wood for that really to pay off. I mean, could we get Solvig doing the forestry and maybe him doing some mining this morning? What's a forestry like? Next to nothing. Scavenging. 24. I would have a cooking 24/7, but we need it's the wood resources at the moment. I kind of think garden might actually be the next thing. Bloodwood forestry. Slightly better. But we just know we're going to get more water from her. That's my main thing. Because we're down to not a lot. Mining is not essential. Maybe we just get her mining. Even if she doesn't manage anything. At least she's not taking up a slot that's going to burn much. We need the words. We know he manages to do probably 5 to 6 a day. You'll do at least 3, I'd say. Yeah. We have enough bait as well. Go on then, let's try that. Minus 27, good. How quickly? Oh, it's going to take a while. Really? Only +5 this morning. Fatigue goes up. 5 fish. Yeah. +8. Okay, so that's plenty of fish for this evening. If we've got the wood to actually cook it all. +10 from you. Oh no, +10 between you. Okay. I'll be surprised if she manages anything. Not quite done the lake either. Yeah. Is that because I accidentally clicked on the lake rather than where they were going next? Yes. Okay, well she should do both of these within the next turn. We have the wood though, right. stoke the fire once again. Right, let's get our chef back. So, I mean, everyone does need to probably eat this evening. 10, 3... I mean, we're going to go up probably at least 10. So these guys are going to need to eat. So I'd say we need at least 6 meals. $48. We should have enough wood. We should be okay. Let's go 7. That will take us right to the edge. Do we reduce Lady Tomo's fatigue? Moira could actually do with a lie down. If we put Moira here, we grab nuts for the crafting. Grab him, come on. Thank you. And then we grab, put Lady Tomo in the forestry. Yeah. And we get... Do we really need to catch any more fish? Probably not. Let's get Eric mining. And I just want to be on the safe side. I'll build one more log. There you go. Everybody else... Fatigue-wise, yeah, that's fine. Good, okay. I got an old alert. That's probably because we've burnt out of fish. Strength goes up. Level up! Okay, you're going to need to lie down as well. Fetching all that water is heavy work, I know. 1 crap meal, 1 tasty? 2 tasties! Plus 6 wood between you. And we're bound to have another fight here, aren't we? Oh, and another level up. I think we may have to start spending some time in the bar. Oh, we've got the beach as well. And because we weren't exploring the forest, we're not getting any encounters. So why didn't she go back to that lake? Okay, what we got over here? Another fishing spot. Okay. Go fishing. Needs at least 1 fish bait. That's okay. Hand catch. Dive. Evidently that's going to be bad. Or we're going to need to get a fairly significant skill check on that one. You see juicy little fish swirling in the water on the water's surface. You know that what lured them specifically here. You know, who knows? Sorry, you know. The caffeine's wearing off. I'm going to have to get a top up in a minute. You just know that they make an easy target. Diving in here is funny. Funny haha or funny bad. Just don't fail the roll, okay. Are you going to give me a hint of what kind of... Is it an agility one, I'm guessing? I'm not expecting it to be wisdom or intelligence. Maybe a courage? It feels more like an agility or constitution type one. But we can do the fishing easily. Cast your line and brace yourself to spend the rest of the day waiting for fish to nibble on the bait. Or so you thought. It bit right away. It's as if these dumb fish were literally jumping into your cooking pot. This is just a normal diving hole, okay. It's slightly better than a coin flip, but I don't want to push my luck. You reel the fish in. It's big and shiny. You just can't wait for tonight's dinner. At least it was fishing without the depression. There's no point hand catching. Okay, let's see what the dive is. It's an intelligence check? Okay, well, I guess we go with Moira then? This seems like a very odd intelligence check. Or it's just, you're stupid to do this. Okay then. Fresh water! You don't think twice as you quickly strip and jump into the river. It feels good, albeit colder than expected. Search the waterbed, relax. Let's... Saying that, this could be a good anti-depression one then, couldn't it? Relaxing there would have given us a significant drop in depression. This might actually just turn up a trinket. You take a deep breath and dive. The water is rather clear. On the bottom you spot several rocks and algae stuck in the mud. Fish too. As you disturb the mud, something shiny catches your eye. You grasp it and swim back up. Your wet break was productive after all. So we do lose a bit of depression and a fire crystal. Okay, so other than the water filter, what are the fire crystals good for? Okay, we kind of said we were going to forego anyone drinking this evening. We can't really. If everyone gets dehydrated one, that means we're going to need, what? We've got 8 of them now. We're going to need, like, at least 16 tomorrow? No, everyone has to have a little bit of water. There's a few upgrades that need them, okay. So, how many logs are we going to have to burn? So with 4, we can do everyone half a cup of water if everyone's dehydrated, can't we? At least that's a, 50-50 shot that we're going to deal with everyone's dehydration. Should repair the barrels. 72%, is it really going to make that much difference? Okay, we'll use 1 log. The fire's at 64. We shouldn't lose too much overnight. 10% less water brought. Ah, okay. We'll do everyone's upgrades as well. Dad got an upgrade, didn't he? Yes. Athlete. Less XP, but more endurance. Call of the land. Beast handling. Okay, no. Ferocious beast. More initiative. Greater accuracy. Greater crit. Dodge goes down. AP goes down. Well, he's not very charismatic anyway. But the improvement to fatigue management is probably quite good because we do have him doing a lot of hard work. A lot of hard graft. So that could actually be useful. I'm thinking it's either athlete or fast fatigue recovery. Now we have Lady Tomo. We're not taking him into every battle. So his charisma is quite low anyway. I'm kind of thinking the fast fatigue. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And then, was it Bloodwind's also got an upgrade as well? Yes. Athlete's not that great for him. More initiative, more AP, greater accuracy. We're taking her into basically every single fight. Silly acrobat, dodge, initiative, affects resistance. The greater AP is going to be really good for her. It means we can guarantee we can get the protection out. Won't it? Also making sure she actually hits. Yeah, we're taking her on every fight. We've got him, really. Was that everybody? Nobody else got an upgrade? No. Okay, so we got enough heat in the fire for the night. How far did we get on this? Okay, so he is a lot better than Moira. Moira will be able to finish it off in the morning. But she managed 30%, he did 49. That said, if we'd got lucky, he may have done it in one day, but we were looking at a day and a half anyway. So, I think a lot of people are going to need rest tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll have to wait and see. What's up, Argonaut? Oh, sorry. The caffeine's definitely wearing off. How you doing, Argonaut? How's Hump Day treating you? We do still have cheese as well if we need an emergency supply, but we've got food enough. It's the water situation I'm worried about. I'm hoping, as long as not everybody gets dehydrated, we should be okay. Those that do, we'll do a half a cup of water. Moira, you who are an adept of the secret meanings, do you think the gods have abandoned us? It was your Monday, but it didn't treat you to... Hang on a second. Where the hell in the world are you if today was a Monday for you? I'm guessing shift work, is that what we're talking about? It was the start of the week for you or something? I don't know. The ruins aren't clear. And I sense a disruption in the force. No, disruption surrounding this island. I feel very far away from the gods, but maybe nearer than ever at the same time. It's strange. It's that damn hellmouth. That's what's messing with us all. I don't dare go anywhere near that thing. You think it has to do with the storms that constantly hit us while at sea? Yeah, your shift is Wednesday. Okay. Yeah. So it's the start of the work week for you. Just don't throw me like that. It's a case of... I'm already confused. The caffeine's worn off. Don't throw me like that. I believe they aren't the cause of the disturbance. Maybe a side effect. There's definitely something in the air. Whether we should find the source of it or flee it like hell, I cannot say. Let's be cautious and adventure. Back to reality. Well, we've got a good relationship with Kid, haven't we? If we can find the secrets to Thor's mighty strength or Skadi's swiftness, I say we should seek it with all our heart. Okay, relationship goes up, yeah. And with Dad? No, nothing with Dad, okay. Let's hope that you don't find Loki's tricks along the way, sweetie. Okay, so we... +5 to lose 5? Okay. Here we go. Hunger. Well, we do have enough meals. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm still going with the 50-50 shots. Yeah, I mean... I normally try and get to day 7, but I'm kind of flagging a little, so we may, after this evening's festivities, go grab a coffee and we'll leave it there. Move on to our second game. Okay, this is a 50% chance. Yeah. Okay, we're taking a 50-50 shot on all these. Treat 4 of them, skimp on 1. Fuck the dice rolls. Oh. We haven't got a lot of water in the non-potable, and wood is still an issue. I mean, it would be nice to see what the non-potable is here, just so we can help make a decision. So we had, what, about 3 in the barrel, didn't we? Admittedly, it's going to be more efficient boiling it tomorrow. We need 2 tomorrow for everyone, yeah. I mean, if we do the dice rolls... He's a big fella, he can take it. Okay. Cross your fingers, folks. Gone? Gone? All gone, okay. We're still going to need a shitload of water, though, tomorrow. Okay. 34, 30, 27, 30. Okay. Like I said, as always, we treat the family first. I think what Insane is saying, better take 1 loss than risk 4. Yeah, true. But, I mean, we pretty much spent all our water anyway, and everyone's hydrated, so... It paid off in the end. I guess we go with the next hungriest. Yeah, dumb luck always wins over. And now we treat the rest of the family. Though we're probably best dealing with you. Oh, Dad's not going to have anything to eat this evening other than maybe a crap meal. We could give him milk. That's going to help his fatigue as well. Though his fatigue's not bad. Are we back to eating raw fish again? How's sickness levels? 20, 25. Can't really risk that. 20... Well, Mum's lying down tomorrow, as is Lady Tomo. We have 11 of the things. We're going to lose half. How much sickness? +1, okay. 2% isn't an immediate... It's the cumulative effect that's the problem. And we're going to have to get to that healing tent. I presume the healing tent is for injuries. Herb garden is for sickness? Yeah, okay. Let's get our hunger levels down, everyone. Have some raw fish to go with your nice cooked fish. Healing tent is for both. Okay, so that is kind of probably our next bet. Surely Lady Tomo should be used to sushi. And there you go, Solvig. Herbalist is for plant gathering to supply the tent. Okay. Well, everyone's hunger's back down to pretty much nothing. It's all single digits across the board. Dad, Mom, Carrie, Monk, and pissed off woman. Yeah. Well, we'd found technically 4 people before the end of last episode. Though basically these 2 come as a pair. They're a family. So these 2 come as a pair. Some food has gone rotten, yeah. But in the meantime, we've also found an old hag in the woods, which we've not talked to. On the sushi course I had, sushi is just marinated rice. You're talking about sashimi, yeah. But you knew what I was getting at. Come on. Fatigue goes up today. Okay, like I said, people are going to need to lie down. It's almost... We're going to have people in the shelter and lying down at the bench, aren't we? Okay, how is everyone's fatigue? Mom is at 36, you're at 31, 32. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. We can do at least a morning's work. Could anyone do with a crafting level up, or at least a little bit XP? Because whoever goes on the bench this morning will finish the job. So is it worth giving somebody the opportunity to gain a little bit of XP in it? I'm thinking either Dad or Moira. Let's give Moira the job of finishing off. She should be able to manage 21% to finish the water filter. Sashimi's one that's slightly cooked or spice cooked. I thought it's cooked with the kind of acid from like the marinade, isn't it? The acid is what kind of slightly cooks it. It's not actually... It doesn't see a flame at any point in its life, but it's cooked with the marinade or the lime juice or whatever it is to kind of do the marinade. Depression. How's depression? Okay. Maybe we get Lady Tomo and Dad sitting in the bar. We'll deal with a bit of this stress. You can do 1 fetch and carry of water. We kind of still need people still doing forestry, so we'll get... Yeah. Chopping down trees is your job. And then the wife? What are we get her doing? She's kind of useless unless she's cooking or gardening, and we haven't got the garden yet, have we? Any suggestions what we do with Solvig? Because we haven't got any more fish. I think we're all out of fish, aren't we? We have 2. And it's not worth burning up the fire on 2 fish. I mean... Can she do any forestry? No, 7. It's slightly better than her mining ability. She's already starting to appear to be a drain on resources, isn't she? What about fishing? Can she fish? 15. Suppose it's better than nothing. Okay, we'll send you out fishing. Don't drown the kid. So let's check on that. Nobody's sleeping. You two are dealing with stress. You're finishing off the water barrels. Upgrade. You're collecting water. You are chopping down as many trees as you can find. You're getting a few fish. We're going to need some more bait as well, though, aren't we? At some point. There you go. Always plenty of fish bait available. Explore. Something is preventing this action. Ah, the lack of water is preventing this action. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is the big question. After we've done the improvement on the water barrels, what is next? Are we doing herb garden, healing tent, or garden for planting? It's got to be one of those three. We've already figured out it has to be one of those three. Are we alright kind of managing our injuries and sickness with what few herbs we pick up from, you know, people and the environment? We've not seen a vegetable since we finished scavenging the ship. Well, that's enough for this morning anyway. Also, is it worth... Why is this indicating? What's with the hazard signs? The tavern? Fine, we'll spend a log on the tavern. The lumberyard. Okay then. When it slows down as it approaches 99%, that makes me worried every single time. How are you, Hokey? How you doing, buddy? I mean, we're agonising over every decision we make at the moment. But I'm trying to keep everybody alive, and considering we've gone up to I was about to say family of 8. We're not. We're a community of 8 and a tiny sprog. Oh, she managed 5 fish. Okay, so that's on par with Dad, considering how bad she is compared to others. Yeah, the better water conversion will be better on it. Oh, and she finally gets another level up. She's the one that's worst at leveling up. Admittedly, she only has one job, which is exploring the island. We do kind of need a rainy day, yes. You do fine, you guess? As always, no clue. Okay, fair enough. Right, what have we got? This lake over here. Was this the diving pool you said was fun earlier? Deep dive, drink water, relax. Well, that'll be a way of taking care of some stress if we want. And there's 2 opportunities for that. Strange lights are shimmering below the surface at a specific spot. You can't make out what is causing these lights. Sometimes you feel you see a glowing shape, but you can't be sure. When you swim near the lights, you feel a certain warmth. but like it was coming from inside your body. It's not unpleasant. It's a submerged spaceship. Okay. It depends on what the check is on that. Well, we know we can probably get some relaxation, so we can do some stress relief on a couple of people. Drinking water, will that kind of satiate anybody with dehydration? Pass this roll, you feel good about yourself. Fail, well, okay. It depends on what the skill check is. We'll go check out the other place first. I just like how the lake is now shimmering. What we supposed to... Oh, seaweed. Okay. Wait for low tide. The beach is full of seaweed, gathered in large bands by the waves. Judging by their position, you figure out it's currently high tide, although from the looks of it, it won't be for long. I could, yeah. Or can I? We can't once it's asking for the skill roll. It's the screen where everybody's portrait is. That's... Is there an exit out of that? I can't remember. Okay, is it worth scavenging the beach? I presume if we take too long, we're going to get stranded. We can gather and then wait for low tide afterwards, can't we? The red indicates it's going to be the end of the event. Well, we're going to send Moira out. She's best at harvesting, yeah. Smell is strong, but from any food matters, you do know algae are quite the hunger suppressor. It's not the time to be picky, yeah. Come on, 74%. We should hit this. Yeah. We've not had another XCOM incident. We've not had a 95%, but still managed to fail. You gather a bunch of good-looking seaweed, removing small shells and crabs stuck to them. Why can't we just eat the seafood with it? You know, some cockles, winkles, some crab as well. You also find a very useful things buried in the sand. Oh, we've got some salt now. Why do I think of XCOM? It's the joke. It's when in XCOM you have that whole... There's a 95% chance to hit this enemy, and then it whiffs straight past them. And then they manage to turn around, shoot through a wall, and do a critical hit. There's just something about XCOM that does that. You do recall the 95% last time, yes. We had another 95% roll this time. I was going to, please, not again, not again. Presumably, if we gather this lot, we can still do the low tide thing. I'm hoping so. %100% hit chance, but still miss, yeah. Have you seen the picture with the shotgun point blank Sectoid's face? Yeah, and it says 64. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's XCOM for you. Yeah, so we can exit out of this if we want. So we should be able to do it on the other one. Let's get the last of the seaweed. Hopefully it doesn't end the event. No, because it's the same dialogue tree again. Sounds to me like they just make... Yes, they do. It's all hidden beneath the code. Worse is the point blank hit chance than you ever had. Yeah. Okay. What do we think this is going to be? This is... Constitution? Check, maybe? Can't see it being intelligence or strength. Exploration. Okay, well, we're going to send out the daughter then. Scavenging wisdom. She's probably our best bet. Yeah, she really is our best bet here. She's all the numbers add up. Plus, oh, can we do a upgrade now just to double our chances. Harvesting, apprentice cook, dancing dagger. Flashbang plus red fog mod. Okay. Can't say I've heard of the red fog mod. I know a few of the mods for XCOM. Hunger resistance seems like our best bet here. Yeah. It's not going to actually affect this, but... Minimum damage +1. Was that one of the options? Well, I'm not too fussy about the fact that we're still reducing the sickness, fatigue, and depression ones whenever we get chance. But it's one of the modifiers. First one had by default. Okay, let's grab the daughter. I think she's probably our best bet. Who knows what treasures is hidden in the sand? You wait on the beach for the water to withdraw. Okay, so it's exploration. She is our best bet at this. We could search along the shore. She's our best bet, but still 65 is... We've got a 2 in 3 chance. Of course. Of course! Of course. Well, considering everything else we've had this today, if it was at 95%, then I would be screaming, but you're surprised by how fast the water withdrew. You don't want to risk being taken unaware if the water comes back. Better hurry. You run towards the waterline until one of your feet gets stuck in the sand, and the other. You frantically move to get your feet out, but you only manage to get sucked into the sand up to your knees. Okay. You're in a panic. As you keep getting sucked deeper and deeper, you grow more and more tired. You shout for help. Okay, there's a lot of depression and stress and fatigue. Only the sound of waves answer you. You keep shouting. Your voice becomes hoarse. Oh my god. Do not kill her, please. The sand is up to your neck now. Still you fight with your last breath. Oh my god, no. You wake up several hours later on the beach. Are you dead? Your mind is fuzzy, and your mouth tastes of the sea. You spit and stand up. Your whole body is sore. It makes you smile. No, you're still part of the living. You slowly drag yourself to camp. You're alive. You don't know how, but you are. You're truly grateful to whoever saved your life. She's going to get traumatized. I wouldn't doubt it. No. No negative trait, just a lot of stress and fatigue. We should have searched the beach, shouldn't we? Oh well. Okay. Maybe now we get her to dive in the water and lose some of this depression. Because how bad has it got? So she's gone up to 31 depression and 44 fatigue. Surely a relaxing dip in the pool as well will help some of the fatigue. Let's see. Almost killed by the water, lets her dive, yeah. Yes, more water. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the fact that it says relax makes me think this is going to help depression. You dare take a swim where the lights shine bright. You instantly feel something inside your body, as if you were back in the womb of your loving mother. You float here for a while in a dream-like state, all your worries leaving your soul. There you go. Suddenly a terrible cough wakes you from your dream. You swim ashore, your mind free, but feeling sick. Okay, I wasn't expecting sickness. Okay. So, diving deeper, is that going to make us very, very ill? Huh. Well, we don't want to drink the water then, do we? Definitely not. Is there anybody else we can afford to allow to relax? Drink it! It's glowing water. What could be? Slightly irradiated. Uh, 26. Sickness of 21. Trades fatigue for sickness. Okay. I know, pretty fatigued, a bit of stress. There's some hinky shit going on in there, yes. We could get Nut to relax, get rid of some of his. His sickness level is practically nothing. So that doesn't really matter. And the fact that we're just going to be working him like a mule at the forestry camp. Maybe we do that, and then we trade some of Angelico's fatigue for sickness. But like I said, we've got no good way of dealing with sickness and injuries at the moment. Like, Mom needs some sickness treatment. I'm certainly going to send Nut for a relaxing dip. We can do that, no worries. It's ultimately a net benefit. You do have to do the lake... I don't have to, no, I can come back at any point. I'm just, you know, maximising... Save it for emergency. I don't know... If it's an emergency, we break out the mead. Yes, we're ever curious. Back in the womb, yeah. Right, depression goes down. And a tiny little bit of sickness. Yeah, +3. That's an extra thing. He's still single digits. He's fine. I'm going to drink the water with Angelico just to see if it does. We'll probably gain, what? At most, I think, 10 sickness? Let's face it, he's more expendable than the family is. You take a sip of the water near the lights. You instantly feel something inside your body, a soft warmth that soothes all your muscles, filling you with energy. There goes the fatigue. After a while, you'll notice that you are coughing blood. Oh my god, okay. +3, okay, we can live with that. And the whole diving in. Okay, what kind of skill check? It's an intelligence and scavenging check. Ooh, what do we do? You say if we fail it, it's going to be very bad. We don't want something very bad happening to the family. I mean, if it is intelligence, we want Moira, don't we? But if it ends up being a scavenging thing as well, oh, but they're both family. If something bad happens. If something bad happens, I'm blaming you guys. I take no responsibility. You want to get to the bottom of these lights. Literally, you are drowned in them. As you get, you're close to the source of the lights, you feel a warm hand grabbing yours. It belongs to an alluring priestess. She's the most beautiful creature you've ever seen. She seems so unreal. Admire the lady. We've met a hidden condition. The caffeine. I need the caffeine. Well, after this. You lose yourself in the apparition's blue eyes, forgetting all about time. You're reminded of it when you start lacking breath. You quizzically look at the priestess. Where she once stood is now a decaying corpse with blue glowing runes carved into her body. You remember those runes from the grave you opened. Ah, so because we actually sent her to dig up the grave under the tree, that's what the hidden condition was. Ah, you gasp in horror. She grabs you and pulls you deeper. You struggle getting out of her clutch. You manage to rip her arm and swim back to the surface. Water is cold as steel now. Oh, we're cursed. We did all that just for some seaweed? Seriously? You got to be cursed for some seaweed? Saying that's not the first curse we had. When we dug up the strange priest's grave, I'm pretty sure Carrie got cursed. A former event fucks that up. Okay, so if we hadn't dug up all the treasure from underneath the tree, that would have been a better event then. So what's the curse do for us? Cursed. Permanent. Minus 10 XP gains. Okay. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure Carrie has that as well. Yeah. You can actually get blessed from that. Ah. Yeah, well, we've had like 2 grave events. I mean, we could probably still see them on the map. So there was like, was it near a mountain or something? Also, we still got this boat here. So there was a tree in the forest with loads of skulls hanging off it. We dug up underneath that, and we got a load of treasure, but that was classed as a grave. And then there was the what we thought was like a priest's grave on a hillside with a load of runes around it. We got Moira to pray at it, but I'm sure we send Carrie into it to dig out one of the stone tablets. So that's where we got that other kind of grave event. So we have had 2. We have had 2, yes. So why have we still got this boat here? Ah, it was the vultures, wasn't it? We were waiting for this. It was shoot at the bird. Yeah, that second one was the one you had in mind, yeah. How many arrows we actually got? Can we actually see? We got 12. Has our hunting gone up any? This is what we were waiting for, to get our hunting skill up. We've not had any other kind of hunting tests to level it up. We need the hunting camp first, don't we? Let's leave that. So, what have we still got? We've got the blue lady. That's the Hellmouth, isn't it? Yes. Not going anywhere near that. We've got the ox with the carving on its side. We've got the sheep we can pick up once we have animal pens. And then we've got these 2 guys we can talk to. I think if you didn't disturb the other grave, you would have been... Ah, right, because I did both, it might have been the bad... Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay. No, leave this place, go away! No, go away! So we're getting improved water from this. Okay, like I said, we'll plan whatever this next one is going to be, and then we'll quit. So, come on. What do you guys reckon? As I said, it's either the herbalist. If you know what you are looking for, you can find a lot of plants that can be useful in the island. Healing plants, hemp, vegetable seeds. The healing tent. We should set up a place to heal wounds and the sick. I'm sure we will need that sooner or later. Navel's bandage and cure potion. Okay. Can I do that without any upgrades, though? 2 healing activities. Heals wound. Heal disease. And then the other option is the garden. Grants 1 parcel to grow vegetables, wheat or hemp. Enables gardening activity for 1 person. Well, we don't have enough stone for it anyway. It's a fairly hefty amount of wood. What were the others? The others were... Okay. Still a fairly hefty amount of wood. That's slightly less. So... How much wood are we getting a day? We're getting between 6 and 10 wood a day. We've got 3 days left to make up 30, plus whatever we need. So let's do the maths on this. We have 3 days left. We need to make at least 30, so we need to be collecting wood with 2 people every half day, really. Garden's not necessarily until I have the forge. Okay. I thought the garden would give us another source of food, at least if it's vegetables or something. Herb finds seeds, garden uses them. Okay. But I mean, we already do have a few seeds anyway. So we got cola seeds, cola nuts, sorry. We have wheat. We have a lot of wheat. Presumably we can grow that. We have some hemp. Or is this just because we have the plants, we doesn't necessarily we can grow stuff from them? It has to be the seeds before anything else. Wheat is for the beer, yeah. Yeah, okay, so presumably we need the seeds first before we can use the garden. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's run the numbers. Plus 6 to 10 wood a day. Well, an event. So that's a maximum of 12 to 20 a day. How much wood are we burning on water and food? About like 50 to 60% a day, which is normally 4 logs. So say we need at least 6 logs a day for the fire. We should have enough. We should have enough wood for the tent. So the tent is the next thing we queue up. It's just because we need so much wood for the tribute. That's the problem. Oh, where'd it go? Tent. Yeah, but also the water. I know we're going to be slightly more efficient now. Yeah, well, I mean... Converting the water, we can... Well, we need to do it anyway. So it's worth like 5 to 10%. So there's our 3 logs. And that's... Yeah, so this is why I'm saying we probably need like 6 logs a day for the fire. Between the water and the cooking. And to make sure we have enough for the evening as well. We don't want it going out. Whatever we do, we don't want it going out. I mean, what have we got in the way of food for this evening? We're going to have to go fishing, aren't we? We're going to have to cook and we're going to have to go fishing this evening. This afternoon. So if we get that set up... 56. Yeah, that's the entire fire gone. So make sure we have enough. But, I mean, then she's not doing anything. Without a garden, her only job is really cooking. What do we do? Just put her in the shelter all day? That feels like it's a waste then. At least if we're cooking, we're making good use of the fish. I know... So, I mean, what's the difference? A cooked fish meal is like 12 to 18. A standard raw fish is like 8 to 11. That is the rub, yeah. But we'll grab the tent. We have enough to set it all up. She's not getting depressed either. No, we can't even waste her in the pub. Raw fish increases sickness at least by 1. Yeah. Cooked fish, there's a chance. Like 2%. Yeah, okay then. We have enough water for an explore. Okay, I'm not going to do this afternoon. I'm going to go grab my coffee, take a break and that. But we're all set up. So, Moira's kickstarting the tent. Let's face it, once the heating tent is up, she's probably going to spend a fair amount of time there anyway. It'd take like 40 days for it to be a problem. True. But considering we've got people at like 20 to 30% sickness already, so what is it? Mum's at 26, 24, 21, 23, 23. The newcomers are all fine. But it's the family, and if the family die, then it's game over. It's game over, man! Game over! So, we're inching ever closer. And remember, it's maybe not just one fish at a time, just to satiate people's hunger. It's maybe 2, but certainly in those early days. So that's, doubling the amount of sickness. So by... I mean, yeah, it'd probably be day 40, that's when they're dying of sickness. But you want to try and keep stuff as low as possible early on, so yeah, we'd probably go out about another 20 days, yeah. Okay, so she's working on that. Mum's kind of tired. Do we get her fetching water? We may... You're at day 55 and have yet to use... Ah, really? So has it been lots of raw fish for you? One-man armies. And are you at maximum capacity for the camp as well? You're at 8 people. Double berries. Ah, so you've got a harvesting camp up, have you? Okay, then you're at 5 to 6 people. Okay. How early did you manage to get the harvesting camp up? Because we're agonizing over the healing tent at the moment. You've got 6, yeah, okay. So we've got more people, so it's more mouths to feed. It's the whole... Oh look, we've got lots of people to do the jobs. It's just there's more people to worry about water and food. Don't worry. We've had an eye on Angelico as being kicked out pretty early. but still. But like I said, we're going to leave that there. I need coffee. I need coffee desperately. So we're going to take a break there. So much so, we'll exit out. This should save, shouldn't it? There you go. Game save. Good. Right. So let's bounce back here.